FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
The end of the Cold War saw peaceful change in Mali, in Benin Republic, and it wasn't all bad news. But 9/11 arrested that development because from a situation where the rest of the world gave conditionalities to African countries to say reduction in military expenditure, no more than 4%, even though some countries have far more than 4%. Some of the countries trying to give those rules. It was good news because the narratives changed, the dialogues changed. For the first time, we started hearing about democratic control of armed forces. Some call it security sector reform. Whatever it was, you saw civil society begin to emerge and begin to demand some form of change. What the approach post 9/11 did was to begin to rewrite again those narratives for us on the continent of Africa. And the narratives divided the US and Europe in a form. For the US, it was understandable that having suffered massively as a result of 9/11, you needed to do it quickly, get the enemy wherever they might be, maybe not even identify the enemy properly, and it had to be a militarized approach. So from demilitarization on the continent of Africa, which started slowly from Namibia to Mozambique and co., you saw a new phase of, again, trying to train intelligence officers, counterterrorism training, and governments that were slowly beginning to reform, suddenly started the narrative of, we have terrorists in our backyard. These were not terrorists in many cases, they were the opposition leaders. But the dialogue changed again, and that spells trouble for a continent that is so dependent on the outside world.